What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be starting on the brand new area, the industrial area. So let's get into it. All right, so I actually had finished and I guess started, but I had the schematic cannon start the actual house so that I could mainly focus on the things we need to do today. So our objectives are for today is actually completing the game, because I want to get a jetpack, which requires a lot of things, but it requires an elytra, which is the big thing. So we're gonna need that. We also need to make mechanical crafters, which isn't that hard. It's that for 3, but since the house now is it complete? Yeah. We can actually move our stuff into here, which is gonna really help now that we have all this. All right, so I'm gonna spend a little bit here getting everything out of our villager house into this. Yeah, I will see you when I'm done. So while I'm tearing the stuff down in here, I'm gonna talk about kind of my ideas for the new area. One of them is actually so I want to put a whole bunch of factories and stuff over there, but we're gonna need trains and all that. So that's why I want the jetpack, is so that it makes it a lot easier to get back and forth. Because if you kind of look at my mini map, I don't know why I think it's night. I'll zoom it in. So right around here is about where I want to put it. Now, as you can see, it needs flattened out, so we're gonna have to do some stuff there. I have drills that we can mine out all of the landscaping over there with, so hopefully I can put those to use. It's obviously more schematic stuff, but we really can't avoid that just yet. I do real quick want to check up on the iron farm and see. All right, we're making some pretty good progress so far. We have 169 iron. That's not bad. Honestly, we could probably speed this up a little bit. Okay, let's see. So if I speed this up to that 52, and will something break? No. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's all neat. Yeah, I'm glad I wasted time making that speed controller for absolutely no reason. So, yep, here it is. It's completely, hollow and stuff. I'm gonna keep it up for a little bit. In case we want to put maybe some mine stuff in it, like if we want to make this like a mine kind of. So next step is making up the mechanical crafters. Now we need electron tubes, which we should have, and iron sheet. We should have. Do we have any iron sheets? I gotta make some. And then just to mix these two, bam, electron tubes. So now we have essentially just a normal crafting table. We're gonna put it kind of center here. Oh, we need, what we need to make? We need to make a wrench. And we're not exactly done yet. We need to make a depot. And now we have a crafter. Let's test it out. Let's just make some sticks. Nice. Honestly, what I might do real quick is I might make that stuff underground real quick. And I'll show you when it's finished. All right, so I have the system set up here. Now, this took a little bit of work to do, but it's honestly really worth it. So essentially, order stuff from here. So I want to order 2 stacks of cobblestone. It sends an order. It will come up from downstairs and in here. And essentially, all that is downstairs is just kind of like this. So essentially, they come down here, they go in here, they come out, they go up. It's not that hard of a system, but this will help us a lot. So now I'm gonna move everything that are in these chests to that, and yeah. So I'll be a second. Okay, yeah. So this is so much better. One thing I am kind of worried about though is what will happen when this is filled. But besides that, all right. Well, I'm gonna speedrun beat the game real quick, and I will come back whenever I'm done. We fuck. All right, we're gonna take a little detour here. I'm gonna install an mod real quick that will let me dump experience levels, cause you know me, I die pretty frequently. Okay, I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna put it in here real quick, and I will be right back. All right, I think that's genuinely the most confused I've been in a while. But essentially, if we stand on this, it will just drain our XP. So I'm gonna sit here for a little bit and let the XP all drain out. Oh yeah, that is weird. All right, I'm gonna get the elytras, and I will be right back. Now that I have the elytras, I'm taking these chests down because they kind of look weird, and I also really don't need them right now. Let's start making the jetpack to get over there. All right, so we need some more trees, of course. So we really need to make a tree farm over in the farm area, industrial farm. I actually really don't know what to call that place. Another cool thing that we would have over there is I want to make a steam engine. Oh no. All right, so this is a power input. So the power's here. So we need to run it. Okay, so it should be, yeah. There we go. Okay. So now the power grid is essentially connected. I mean, now that we're here, I mean, we could. As for future though, that this is right here, so we could just connect that right over if we ever need that. Oh, nice. So everything's faster now. Yes, that's nice. We have 6,000. Yeah, that's about to be destroyed. This might overstress that. I knew it. Because obviously we're inputting right before the gear shift. Yeah, so this speeds this up to 256. But I mean, that's really the only input. I mean, we could run a wire right here and just try to make this look a little nicer. So it at least keeps that the same speed. But we have the added benefit of the extra SU. So we should now be able to do this. How much did that spike? Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Now we have the giant crafter. So, all right. So now we're gonna make the jetpack. So we need 6 brass sheets, 2%. Yes. All right. And here we... Yes. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay. Obviously, we can recharge it right here. All right. So now that we can fly, essentially, let's start heading over to that area. I gotta wait for this thing to complete. All right. This thing takes a long time. So in the future, we're definitely going to have to put like maybe 2 more of these in here. Ooh, our iron farm's been running for a while. Let's see. 600. Yeah, we're going to need to get rid of this flint. We're going to have to make some sort of waste stuff for that flint Some train that comes over here, picks that flint up, and drops off at a waste center. All right, I'm gonna wait for this thing to charge up, and I'll see you guys when it's done. I'm gonna head over there. Other thing we should do is make a way to get the XP back from this thing. Because we have, yeah, looks kind of cool. So let's head over here. Good to know that there's lava right there. I don't know if that's classified as infinite. This is really nice, yeah. Oh, we have a cave here. With iron instantly, yeah. So I'm thinking about making this just an entire industrial island. I obviously want to put some sort of dock, maybe over either there or over there. Probably over here would be better. We can have ships and stuff dock up into this and send stuff out to other places. Possibly another infinite lava pit, we'll have to see. But yeah, so I think this is a good area. Now I'm going to go into a second world that's pretty much the exact same world and same as this. So we can start planning out and possibly building some things. All right, so here we are on the island. And honestly, kind of want to start making the docks today. So obviously I'm going to use, my creative tools in here. We won't be able to use that in the normal world, but we will use schematic cannons. All right, so obviously I'm going to be using my creative tools in this, which we will not have in the survivor world, but in here we can use them. So I'm thinking of the dock. It kind of sits down on this lower level right here, kind of where it comes out to here, comes through. All this is smooth stone, and then the dock we'll have like a ship dock here. We'll have one there, another one there. So I'm gonna fill those in real quick. So I'm thinking more of something. Obviously, we have the ocean, so we can make a steam engine, which is what we'll probably end up doing. Just my big concern is we have to pull from a lava pool all the way over here. So I'm thinking maybe we run a pipe for now, obviously. We'll obviously make this like a train or something. So we'll add the lava container. But I'm thinking we make it right here. I'm just going to get a simple steam engine built up real quick. All right, so here is kind of the idea. It's a pretty simple steam engine. Essentially, it pulls water from this infinite pool. I could have pulled it from there, but it's whatever. It will come up, go into here, and then lava will come from shipments over there. We'll make like a minecart system that'll go back and forth, kind of. Or maybe even like roads or something. Make some sort of lava plant here, look cool. But like in the actual thing, I'm just going to run pipes over there and pull lava from there. So this makes about 64,000 stress units, which is 100% going to be enough, hopefully, for everything here on the dock. We might have to build up more, maybe even build a second one of these. So, and then we will import it into the survival world, including this bottom base. I'll also put that in the schematic as well with that building. So let me make the building real quick, and I will be right back. All right, so I'm almost essentially done with the building, and I'm really happy with how this came out. Honestly, I kind of like the theme I got going on here. And I think it will blend in pretty well. This is the building right here. So it's got bricks and then deep slate bricks as its accent. Inside, it's still got the steam engine and all that. So yeah, good little machine that makes 6K SU. So yeah, now we have power outside. Alrighty, so I'm gonna make a schematic for kind of all this stuff. Obviously, I'm probably never going to use this power station again. It probably will only be for this, so make the schematic real quick. All right, so here we are back in the survival world, and you can kind of see what the area used to look like right there. That's crazy. Okay, so it kind of fits in. I think this is where we have it, so I'm going to go ahead and place down the cannon. I'm going to get everything for this real quick, so I will be right back. Yeah, you know what? I'm really happy with how this turned out. It seems like everything. I think I actually placed it in the exact spot it's in. Yeah, this looks cool. Um, we obviously have to get this thing running. Apparently did not place the shafts in here, so let's go get everything for this. All right, so first we're gonna need pipes. So we don't have any pipes in here. Great. I think I used all my pipes. Taking any opportunity I have to charge up this backpack. Grabbing some water wheels just to make our life a little bit easier while over there. So obviously we're gonna have to pull power from in here, which we can just pull from this shaft right here. Nice. This is what we're looking for. So we should be able to... All right, so we gotta do some pretty quick stuff here. So we have to enable this. Let it run for a second, then help it out. Yes. Oh, let's go. Okay, so now it is self-sustaining, which is really convenient. Though we are draining this lava lake pretty quick. Good thing we don't use too many. Like this thing is pretty power efficient, but we are going to have to deal with that situation here pretty shortly. Because we got about 107. Yeah, so these each use 4,000. So we'll have to see if this shuts off one day. It's because we're out of fuel. So hopefully that's something we don't have to worry about just yet. Actually, now that I think about it, it's something we have to worry about now. So the lava situation is something we're gonna have to figure out next episode. But if you guys did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.